y'all. It is February 7th, 2022. We are in a Sun of Aquarius and a Moon of Taurus. Guys, if you're not feeling like you need to sit down and work, you're not feeling the energies of this rotation. So we got a interesting day planned of sprints and writing and discussions. So why don't we get on with it? Welcome to the show. I'm your lesbian psychic stoner. We already got people hopping in the chat. Hello, my peoples. How are we doing today? I am getting back in the groove. I am on a new regimen involving vitamins and everything else, and I have my energy back. I feel up to normal again. I do want to announce one change that I'm doing. I have been talking about the launch of this Mental Mondays vlog that I've been doing. After my first recording and doing it, I have decided that the cancel culture may be a little too strong still for that kind of discussion. So luckily, and fun enough, the person that I was working with, Miss Cora, who just popped in, we kind of changed it up on our last recording, and it turned into more of a psychic read. So since I'm a professional psychic and that's what I do for a living, and I feel like I'm going to face controversy for it, but it's not something I already haven't faced controversy for quite some time. So I think we're going to roll with that, and it's going to become Psychic Mondays instead of Mental Mondays. But I'm going to be using my psychic work to basically do with people the same that I do with my clients, just on pre-recorded vlogs. So if there's anybody out there who is interested in getting a read from me on a pre-record or anything like that, let me know. I'm taking names, I'm jotting them down, and I'm going to see where this goes with, because I would love to get I would love to show what I do at work in private to the public, and even just kind of get your guys' opinion and say, because I'm one of those that stays 70-30 with my work. So I kind of like it when people come in not really believing in it, and then I just kind of do my thing and maybe change a mind. But I am going to keep doing these writing sprints because I'm still working on my book. So I am pretty proud of myself. I think it's very ironic because I hit 90,000 words. But guys, I'm also on 111 pages, 111, which, you know me, I love numerology. 111 is such a good, not only place where I stopped, but where I started. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, is getting a chapter 41 and 42 done, both the short outline and the longer outline. I'm at the point right now where I'm actually introducing the storyline of some characters that were hinted at the beginning. And so I'm having a little bit of fun with it, because it's like, I want to keep them still kind of secretive and hidden, but at the same time, give the reader a clear depiction of the storyline and what their involvement is, or hint at their involvement in it. After you read these chapters, I want you to understand that these people did something, but you're not entirely sure what the depths of what it is that they did yet. So it's entertaining for me to write. Let me jump into the chat comments, see who's here. Remember to like and subscribe, guys. Helps the algorithm. Personally, I don't care, but if you're more likely to see my sprints pop up when I go live, if you like and subscribe to everything, if you do all the YouTubey things, I guess that's how the algorithm likes it. So Cora's at her corner. Hey, you. I am going through my book that will be released. I know. And if any of you are interested, I am actually going to be doing an Authortube interview with Cora. I believe we have it scheduled to record tomorrow morning, and I'll be launching it next at the same time that she does her book releases. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Exotica, hey y'all, how is everyone? Think I'll be working on editing some of others' work today. Give me a break from my own. Ooh, So you're going to take it, you know, that's a good idea. Cause I remember, I think it was last week. Was it last week or the week before? One of the other times I did a sprint, I remember you mentioning how you're getting writer's block, and yeah, that's a good idea. I do the same thing, not necessarily work on other people's work, but I do definitely like either do my YouTube or my videos, TikToks. I have discovered TikTok. This might not be a good thing. For those of you that already follow me, you can probably tell it's kind of maybe not necessarily a good thing, but I'm having fun with it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that literally just I understand it now. TikTok, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago that I revolted to it because of the fact that I was just like, what is this? No, I'm not doing this. This is too, yeah. But now I'm realizing that everything on TikTok is pretty much all of us, what us Gen X did in the mirror, in our bedrooms, or in the bathroom. So I'm like, I already do all this stuff like to entertain myself. Why not just post it? So that's what I'm doing it. And for any of you out there who are like, yeah, money, or not money hungry, but attention hungry. No, honestly, it's literally just because that's what I do in the mirror and for every day. And I figure I might as well just record it and post it because it's me. So anyway, that was fun. It was fun. We had a good little fun read, and I can't wait to have a little bit of interesting comments with that. So we'll see how that launches. I have to edit. I'm editing it this afternoon, so we'll see how the whole thing goes. And I've never bleeped out words before on edits, so that's going to be something new to discover for me. Anyway, Jeannie, that sounds fun. Well, if you want to do it, we can do it. I'm sure there's some people that you would love to get some readings on. Mint Ghost, hello, hi Kibby. Talking to peeps and editing my book, still awesome. How far are we on editing the book? Do we have a launch date? You know, I am a Kibby TikTok stalker. Yes, you are, and I love it though, because yeah, let me know, like, since you do stalk me, Jeannie, just give me thumbs up or thumbs down on what's good and what's bad. I'm not getting much feedback, and I'd like to know. Also, TikTok, if you could let me know why you banned one of my TikToks for some reason, like for violating guidelines. However, I'm 40 years old. I own a couple businesses, even run a YouTube channel. Clarification on violations regarding what it was so that we can make sure we don't do it next time could probably help with that whole system. Just saying, because I still don't know why one of my videos it was literally one of the things that is already on TikTok and it got banned. Still don't understand why. Exotica, I forgot to save my work and now playing massive catch-up work. I remember that, but need a break. So grateful for your sprints. Aw, your energy always helps motivate me to get stuff done. Yeah. You know, somebody actually called me a 40-year-old Jojo Siwa. They're like, you, and I love it. I was like, heart, I'll take it, because I feel like I am. I like, I swear that girl, like, she has no relation to me whatsoever. Absolutely none. But which suck because she's awesome. But I was just like, dude, that is I don't know if they mentioned it as an insult or not, but I was like, screw that. I thought it was such a compliment. I'm like, yeah, 40-year-old JoJo, I'll take it. But yeah, my energy, it's where I am. I know, and thank God for a health regimen, because I talked to High Priestess, and she did a reading on me, and she basically was just like, girl, you're not getting enough vitamins, like straight up, you're not getting enough vitamins. And she's like, you don't have enough basic fuels. So I started taking all of the regimen of vitamins again, and wow, it has made a difference. I have to bleep out words all the time. Well, I was gonna say I might end up reaching out to you help on that, because I'm pretty computer savvy. I mean, I've figured everything regarding StreamYard and YouTube and iMovie, all that stuff out for myself already. But if I can't Google it and figure it out, I'm going to be contacting you to help with that. So TikTok does that a lot with people taking down videos for no reason. What I think it is I think other people just, like, if they think there's something wrong with it, they can object to it. And I don't think there's actually anybody looking. I don't, like, truthfully, with how quick that whole process happened, I was like, nobody's looking at that. Nobody's reviewing this. Nobody's reviewing this. Truthfully, there's no way, with how many submissions they have to get in a day, with how many people are on there using it and posting, that process could go that quickly with somebody actually reviewing the video. So I think at this point, they're just like, if somebody reports it, we just lock it down. All right, for anybody who is watching live right now, make a wish, because my clock says 11:11. So make a wish. Okay, so Jeannie, they do it to everybody. Yep, TikTok is bad about banning people for things, or you have, like I said, I even sent an email. Like, I just sent them like an email stating, look, I'm an adult and I would like to follow your guidelines. That's, but I need to know what I did wrong so that I don't do it again. The only thing I can think of is it was the TikTok that says the person that will be with you for the rest of your life is, and then it said, like, for me, it said in front of you. And I was sitting in front of my bed and I just turned it around to like my window, because I was like, there's nobody in front of me. That's what got banned. So there was no nudity. There was no illicit behavior. There was literally nothing in that video that went against their guidelines, as far as I read them. And I read that thing to a T. And so I was like, yeah. And I even objected to it, like asked for a rebuttal. And it was so quick. That's what I'm saying. It was so quick. I really don't think there's anybody actually reviewing the videos. I think if you want to ban somebody, you can just have them banned, and that's it. So, thank you. Yes, I will. Because I've seen some stuff go on those lives on TikTok where I'm just like, really TikTok, you allow that, but my video got banned. Like, now I understand why a lot of these parents don't want their kids on TikTok, because the truth is, like, TikTok has no regulation. But I mean, I hate to say this, but YouTube has better regulation than TikTok does. And that's sad. That's absolutely 100% sad. So, Jeannie Noble, I have to head to the store before our interview this afternoon. Much love, everyone, and I will chat with you later. And so you're going to go to the store, and then you're going to go and make something, and then you're going to entice me with it while we do our interview. I see how you're setting this up, woman. And don't forget, I still have the menu of items that you were making during Christmas that you owe me. No, you are, I can tell, I can feel it already. You are laughing your butt off if you're watching. Exotica, if there's a copyrighted music about, probably flag it, but happened to me with my dance videos. It literally was a TikTok recommended thing. That's what was cracking me up about it. Is like, I didn't add anything to this. This was their sound on their thing. There was not, like, my bong didn't even show. So I showed my desk, but I was just like, okay, yeah, I know, but I don't know. Maybe if we start like more YouTubers and more people that do lives like this start this discussion, it'll come to the forefront of things and be like, look, TikTok, this isn't cool. Because, I don't necessarily agree what's going on with the whole Kim and Kanye situation. I mean, guy, put it behind doors. Like, whatever the drama is, put it behind doors. It's not doing you any good putting it in the public eye. But I can understand both sides. I can understand what, now being on TikTok, why Kanye might be a little uncomfortable with that. But at the same time, I can understand why Kim wants to allow her daughter to have a outlet of creation of her choice. I mean, she's at it. Truthfully, Kim only has 10 more years until that child is on her own. I mean, truthfully, she is more close to thinking like an adult than she is of thinking like a baby. And if they don't start, putting the guidelines and the barriers in now and allowing her a little bit of freedom while controlling it, they're going to, especially with the lifestyle that they're in, they're going to have a bigger problem later. So I can understand where they're both coming from. And guys, this is why you need to put it behind closed doors, because literally you're going to have people that are balancing both lines. And it breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that this discussion is even happening in the public. So yeah, you love me, you know it. I do. And I love your bath bombs, and I love no, truthfully, you make me laugh. And I have so many little catchphrases, which, yeah, I'm going to be doing a catchphrase on a TikTok stream, and I'm sure you already know which it is. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I have a whole idea for a short little video regarding one of the sayings that you have. So we'll see what happens. Exotica. Wow, I only posted a few videos to TikTok and decided I prefer YouTube and Facebook as my platforms. Yep. Sucks that you were flagged for apparently no reason. They should give an explanation. And that's the thing, is I literally have only had my TikTok for less than a week. And somebody already flagged me. It's kind of like, and I sent in the rebuttal, and they sent me back the same response. So I actually found the email, and I sent them an email, and then I got a rejection from that email. So I searched it. I contacted a couple people that are a little bit more into the TikTok system and sent an email that way. We'll see what happens. This is not something that should just be swept under the rug. TikTok doesn't. I mean, platforms need to assume responsibility for what goes on their platforms. Freedom of speech, yes, we have it, but we also live in a country with laws and rules. And as a respect of living in this country, we need to abide by them. Being here is a privilege, not a right, just like driving. I mean, yes, you may have been born here, but you still need to earn your place. So I think TikTok needs to assume a little bit more responsibility about how they're handling their platform, because it's very clear to me right now that it's simply an automated bot that's just banning everything. And they're not even taking into consideration who else had this problem. Jamie French also brought this up. She flagged a comment on a live stream, and TikTok basically told her there was nothing wrong with the content. And she was like, I wasn't flagging the content, I was flagging the comment. So it's very, like, just listen, like I said, listening to other YouTubers, listening to other people that are in TikTok, it's very clear to me that there is no regulation when it comes to TikTok. It's a bot. And that's not okay. I mean, Instagram tried to do that. I mean, all the platforms tried that, and it didn't work. So, okay, guys, I think that's enough of me rambling. That's 20 minutes of me rambling. Let us go ahead and get into our first sprint. So here's the thing with this. Let me go ahead and do this. Evidently, the new update, which thank you, Apple, for this, won't allow me to share the screen on my old timer. So deleted the app, no longer use it, and which also means that I'm out of my 10-minute timer. So we're actually just going to jump into 4 25-minute sprints. My mouth will work. I'm going to try to figure this out later. However, this was my quick fix solution because of the fact that I jumped on here, thought everything was going to work accordingly, and no. So at the last minute, I had to come up with a secondary solution. This is what I came up with. And this was literally like 15 minutes before I was supposed to go live. So little bit of panic ensued. But thank you to HK Darkwell for, and by the way, I absolutely love this. Lions are one of my favorite pride animals, and it matches my aesthetic. So thank you. I mean, coincidental magic is just a total thing in my life, if you guys haven't noticed. This is one reason TikTok is addicting dumpster fire. Yeah, and it is. It's fun to do, and it's fun to share, and it's fun to watch, but the regulatory, like, if I had a child, no way would you be able to go on TikTok until at least probably 14 or 15, and that would depend on your maturity level. Because just scrolling through that thing, like, wow. Yeah, I would not want my kid to be coming across any of the stuff that I've come across. Anyway, depending on their maturity level, because there are some kids that have been exposed to a lot more stuff a lot earlier, and it's, they have this, yeah. So, all right, guys. So, why did I do that? That totally didn't make sense to do that. Let's go like that. All right, I'm trying to adjust this. Okay, there we go. 25 minutes on the clock. You guys ready to go? You ready? You ready? You ready? In 3, 2, 1. Sprint. And you gotta sprint. Mute yourself. Y'all. Okay, so that's our first 25 minutes, everybody. We got done. I am picking up such a Southern accent living out here in Tennessee. It's not even funny. All right, so I got 422 words done on that sprint, which I am super happy about. And I'm almost finished with chapter 41, or the rough outline of chapter 41 anyway. I see a lot of people popped in. Hello, Sako. Hello. Let me remove this for a second. Hello, Sako. You miss me? Aw. Thank you. My blush. Christina! Hello, my dear! I miss all of you too. I didn't even say that. Oh my gosh. Hello, brain, work. My brain did not work on that. I miss you too. Oh my god. I figured you assumed that. Wow, Kibby. Wow. No, I miss you guys too, but doing my thing and going for walks in the morning and taking care of stuff has been kind of good for me. So I'm going to be rolling with that group for a while. Christina, hello, popping in to say have a great stream. Well, thank you. I hope you have a great day. I think you're probably off to work considering it's Monday morning. So I hope you have a good day at work. Hello, Bonnie. Bonnie being Bonnie. So for anybody who's popping in that didn't hear me yet, I'm going to be changing up my Mental Mondays to Psychic Mondays. Cora and I did a new video. It seemed the format seemed a lot more fun, and I'm taking requests or suggestions or anybody who wants to come in and do a pre-recorded kind of psychic read a little bit. So if there's anybody who's interested, hit me up. Let me know. We can do something. We can work it out. Exotica got absolutely nothing done. Was distracted. Definitely going to focus for the next round. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, but that's okay. You know what? Sometimes you got to spend 25 minutes doing absolutely nothing. I can understand that. I've been there. Mint Ghost, half a chapter, slight edit. Nice. Yes, and those are hard to do on word counts when you're editing. So good job on half the chapter. Very nice. Sandy! Hello, lady. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? I hope everything is going good for you. Yeah, now that Mercury is out of retrograde and Venus is out of retrograde, I have a feeling a lot more people are going to be popping back out of their little turtle shells. Because, yeah, I tried to not harbor during the retrograde, but wow, it kind of ended up making me, didn't it? So Cora read through 20 pages with minimal edits. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I am, wow, we're just getting stuff done, guys. I'm super stoked on that. Like we got the whole thing going here. So what else do we have going on? We got a couple new things coming up in regards to a lot of different things. Other than my vlogs, I have my Authortube newbie question vlog video coming out soon too. And then I have my fun facts about me they're like questions, facts that are often, they were the most common questions asked to like influencer YouTubers, I guess. I don't know. I just looked up a bunch of random questions and thought I'd answer them. And I think there was 25. So I have that coming too. And other than that, I'm still progressing on my book. This thing actually, with the way it's coming and the way it's flowing, I might be done with the first book by my deadline. And if anybody knows me, the one thing I don't do is really create deadlines for myself. I find that creating deadlines or harsh deadlines, I always create soft deadlines. Harsh ones, they put so much anxiety on me. So if I have a harsh deadline, I'll actually end up creating like 3 or 4 soft deadlines before the end one, simply because it seems to reduce my agony and my stress on it. So, but with my book, I might actually meet my soft deadline of finishing it by the summer. So I'm super stoked on that. Other than that, yeah, things have been going very interestingly in regards to the whole, legal cases that I keep an eye on, because I'm all a little bit of a legal brat and that kind of thing. But yeah, How are you guys ready to go into another 25-minute sprint? Because my head, like, I want to start conversation, but my head is so stuck in my book right now that it's kind of like, my head is like, let's sprint. I want to write. I want to finish doing this. We're on a good scene. So, but since I'll waiting for people to respond. One thing I am going to do is the next sprint, I actually want to do a little bit of a card reading on the Erica Girardi case, because this is a very controversial case, because a lot of people are after Erica for not giving up everything because of in regards to the case and the victims. However, as a psychic, from the beginning of this whole thing happening, I have seen that I actually kind of feel sorry for Erica, truthfully. And I'm probably going to get attacked for this, and I don't mind, because this is my opinion. I feel like that she was just as much of a victim as the victims. I feel like that Mr. Hubby kind of used her as a cover. And I have been in a position before where I trusted my partner to handle all the money, assuming that the source and the income and everything else was legit. I mean, I had no reasons to not think it wasn't, and anything else. Luckily, in my situation, everything was. However, I could easily see how a woman in her situation came into partnership with a man who was so well established and so well defined in his own sector with that she was kind of left just enough on the outside that it looked like she was dibbling her toes in it. And don't get me wrong, I feel bad for every single one of those victims. I mean, wow, the karma, the backlash of karma. I mean, this is just what Mr. is going through right now with conservatorship and everything else. Karma. It's karma. It's built up negative karma that's coming back at him. But I also kind of feel bad for Erica, because truthfully, I feel like if she had known that any of this was going on, she would have been out. Peace. I really feel like she would have been like, oh, hell no, I'm out. No, this is so wrong. But it happened for so long without her even knowing that so I'm not saying that she's innocent, but I do feel like that she is somewhat of a victim. If not as much, but there as the people that were screwed over in the lawsuits, but on a level that she is a victim. Because the truth is from what I can see, the girl ain't coming out of this with much. I actually, when it comes to her money, and when I ping into her future and I see her money, she's going to have to scale back a little bit more. She's going to do what she needs to do right now to be able to make the money. And then, yeah. So I give her props for hanging in there. Going through a situation the way she's going, the way it's going through, the way it's playing out, everything else. For your mental health, it is not easy. I know what it's like to have a relationship falling apart play in a public setting, maybe not so much on a worldwide setting, but definitely where everybody in town knew what the heck was going on, and everybody had a different opinion, and nobody really knew the full true story. Because for sake of the fact that, some people choose to keep their mouths shut because tarnishing other people's reputations is not the name of the game. And it's better just to bow out gracefully. So I kind of, the truth is I kind of go in on this little rant because I kind of feel for Erica, because there was a time where I was kind of in a position like hers, where a lot of people outside the circle had a lot of opinions about things and without ever really knowing what was going on. And sometimes you don't get to know all the facts. And truthfully, sometimes the people that have already formed their opinions, they don't want to hear the facts. So enough with my little rant, because that's I think we're at 7 minutes on that. So we're going to pull this back up, add it back to the stream, and we're going to put 25 minutes on the clock. Oh, wait. Once it hits noon, I have to head out because my son is on an appointment. Hey, if you guys have to head out, that's no problem. I just appreciate you guys being here. I mean, truthfully, I do this for you, but I also do this for me because, yeah, I need some place to vent, number one, and talk, or else I'm sitting talking to my angels and myself in my room, and I need to be productive. So I killed two birds with one stone with this whole YouTube streaming thing. Anyway. Excuse me on that. 25 minutes on the clock, and let's get this going in 3, 2, 1. Da 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 sprint. All right, that's our second 25 minutes, I think. I was able to actually finish chapter 41 and start the outline for what is going to be chapter 44. Because, you know, the story splits, because these people are going to go off and do their own thing, and I have to hop back into the main storyline and put that back together and, yeah, connect the two. So that I didn't get as many words as I would like to have gotten. Looks like I only got like 226. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, 226. So that's where I am with that. How many of y'all are still with me? Anybody? How did everybody do that sprint? Anybody get any words done? Anybody get any work done? Have I lost all of y'all? Did y'all go to lunch? It is that midday time, so I wouldn't be surprised. If I don't see anybody hop into the chats or the comments, I might actually just hop into another sprint, because I do have a scheduled appointment at 2 that I might have to push back if they'll let me. But we'll see what happens. Oh, Mint Ghost is still here. Hey, you. Hello, lady. All right, so you're still here, and you edited the whole chapter. Very nice. That's 2 sprints, so you're doing about 25 minutes per. It's about 50 minutes per chapter for you. So that's actually a good split. 25 minutes per half chapter. That's actually not that bad, considering reading and editing. You go, girl. You go, girl. All right. Well, I just want to take a quick second and say thank you to my replay crew that does hop in and use my sprints. I do appreciate you guys coming in and hopping in. And I see the numbers. I see the likes. So I do appreciate my replay crew. Just a heads up, guys. Valentine's Day is coming. The only problem with this is I'm forewarning everybody, because Venus goes out of retrograde on Valentine's Day. And this is going to go, that means that things will go one of 2 directions. Number one, people are going to have a very romantic, very wonderful Valentine's Day. Things are going to go, if you're the type that just like whatever your ideal Valentine's Day is, it seems like that's what you're going to get if you're in that type of the relationship. If you're in a good relationship. If you're not, you've been warned, because this Valentine's Day is going to cause people to, with Venus coming out of retrograde, Venus in retrograde caused a lot of people, especially with Mercury in retrograde, caused a lot of people to kind of reevaluate things, reevaluate their relationships and everything, but internally. Once everything shifts from retrograde, it all goes externally. And that means that anybody who has any past relations or people that you don't want involved in your life, they are going to try to creep back into the picture. So just forewarning to all of you that are dealing with partners that aren't necessarily, or ex-partners that aren't necessarily the most well-behaved people, or most, ones that don't necessarily respect others quite that much. Just be forewarned that this is going to be one of those Valentine's Days. It's kind of funny, because so far this year's kind of it's going to go down in history. We had the biggest volcanic eruption in 1,000 years. We had the biggest tsunami in like a century. The ring of fire is shifting. We had the biggest solar mass ejection or we're supposed to anyway. It's very interesting. We had the biggest ice storm in 1,000 years. We have we've always had floods and whatever around the world, but it just seems like the floods are even worse than they were before. I'm just wondering what hurricane season is going to bring us. To me, it's just like Mother Nature's fighting back. So Mother Gaia, you're allowed to do what you want, but woo, Lordy, guys, this year's going to go down in history. And this just happens to be my 40th year on this planet. So I'm like, yeah, all right. So I'm going to have some good stories for them. Well, I don't have any kids, but for those, adopted grandkids that I'm going to have in the future. About, in my day when I turned 40, the world fell apart. We had political turmoil. We had just come out of a pandemic. I don't know why, but I feel like this year, like granted, COVID was one of those things that kind of we all are going to write home about. But I feel like this year is going to be that year where you're just like, dude, I thought we were in the clear. Like I posted a thing because of a couple, I think it was Christina and BC that posted it too, but it was just like, I'm walking into 2022 with my hands up, kind of like, here, don't go nuts. Just gonna duck my head in. And it didn't seem to work because, wow. We'll see what happens in the next coming months. And this is another thing I'm going to reveal that I revealed to a couple people, but I'm hearing the comfort. I'm almost getting permission that I can reveal it now. Normally when I do readings for people, like on a worldwide scale, I can see different paths. Like I can't ever see one clear path because of free will, but I'll see kind of like almost like an arc like that, where there's a couple different paths to go. For some reason, for most people right now, all I'm seeing is static after June. If there's any other psychics out there, if y'all can let me know. But I'm not talking about on a personal individual scale. For some reason, with personal individuals, I can still kind of see like a haze of a future, but worldwide, I am getting like pure static. And I just want to do a shout out to any other psychics out there. Guys, are you guys getting the same thing? Let me know, because it's very interesting to me. I've never had in all my years of tapping into, my frequency, I've never gotten this kind of reading, and it's making me a little nervous. So I don't know what I kind of know what it means, but I'm not going to go into my conspiracy theories, not on YouTube anyway. I will keep those for my private life. But I just want to, like, if there's any psychics out there or intuitive people out there that are watching or happen to watch my videos, let me know. Let me know if you're getting that kind of static, residual, whatever, for the world scale. Not individuals, but the world scale. Ginny is back. Hello, lady. I have an amazing relationship that is 18 years and ongoing, so not worried yet. Shit, that means my mom is trying to talk to me. Yes. Or she's going to go on actually, she's not going to try to talk to you again. She's actually going to go on a rampage. So from what I can see of your mom, it's going to be the good thing is from what I can see, your angels are referencing that you're for the most part safe because you have her blocked on most levels. The problem is she's going to try to infiltrate through other people. So just be careful with that. Justin, wow, I haven't seen you in a minute, sir. Where have you been? Hi. So here we already had a severe hurricane combined with extreme flooding due to high tide combined with power outages due to solar eruption. Yep. And you guys are dealing with the whole Ukraine-Russia chaos that's happening over there too. So I mean, I know you're not directly involved, but I'm sure it's causing tensions over there. So, and my mom too, ouch. Yeah. Yep, that's what it means, guys. And it's one of those, like, if you don't have a good relationship with your mom and she has any reason to feel like she wants to attack you, and they're probably going to do it the way that they do it. So like if your mom is one of those that, like, backhand comments or whatever else, that's what you're going to get. If she thinks silence is a punishment, then that's what you're going to get. I like those. Anyway, Mr. V! Hello, Mr. V! Hello, Mr. V! At work, just listening for a sec. Well, hey, come on in and listen if you want to. I rambled about some interesting stuff at the beginning of my little ordeal here. Also, since new people are popping in, I just want you guys to know I'm shifting things up. I'm changing things up. I was going to do a Mental Mondays type vlog thing, decided to scrap that, and now we're going to go with more. I did a psychic type reading thing instead with the person that I was working with, and it looks like I'm going to be doing something like that. So I gave the shout out already, but I'm going to do it again. Anybody who's interested in doing a pre-record with me doing psychic reads, let me know. I am more than happy to do it. You've got to be 18 or older because of the wonderful YouTubies thingies. I'm saying that because even though for some reason I mark this as adults only, I've had kids pop in. So I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, and Mr. The worst is my mom. She is a hurricane. My mother's a confrontation instead of a conversation. That's how I explain my mother. Hello, Allie. Hi. Welcome and hello back. How are you? It's good to see you here, you guys. If you guys haven't checked out, I think you guys are all part of my replay crew, but I've had some interesting conversations. I'm changing things up a little bit during my sprint conversations. Not so much about writing, but more about current events and my predictions and stuff like that, because I'm a psychic. I figured I'm going to throw this stuff in here. So, and Justin saying hi to Allie and Mr. V. It sounds fun. I'm hoping it will be. We had a lot of fun recording it, which is kind of like we kind of were just chit-chatting beforehand, and we kind of went on a tangent, and it ended up being a really fun conversation and a really fun recording. So I'm hoping that it'll be just as fun watching it, but we'll see what happens. And Allie said, yes, it was good. Did you? And deserve the nap? I take it you guys went from one stream, took a nap, and came here. Well, are we all ready to do 25 minutes? New 25-minute sprint? I think this is our third one. So I have this one, and then depending on what happens with my schedule, okay, it looks like we'll be able to do two more, this one and then one more after this. So y'all ready for this? Actually, I think this is this our third or our fourth one? I'd have to go back and look, truthfully. I'll go back and look, and I'll let y'all know after the fact. But I think we're on our third one or third one, and we're about to go on our fourth one. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Don't forget to mute yourself. And wait. Okay, we did that backwards. Strike that. Reverse it. My mouth completely jumped ahead of my brain on that one. Y'all, that is total example of ADHD right there. Wah! Okay, let's try that again. In sprint. In 3, 2, 1. Sprint! And then don't forget to mute yourself. All right, y'all. So I think that was our third sprint, but I'm going to have to shut it down here because we're at the 2-hour mark. But I'm going to pop in, see how everybody did that sprint. I was able to get the rough outline for chapter 42 done, and yeah, take care of some other business that happened. You know, I'm with you, Alexa, on the whole getting distracted. Daughter decided to start peeing herself again. Kids, I swear. I was distracted by my tablet. Next time she loses it. Aw. Well, I take it we're dealing with potty training right now. We I haven't been there personally with my own kids, but I have been there before with other people and their kids. So all power to you, Mom. Cora, I don't know how many sprints are left, but I'm back. Well, unfortunately, I'm shutting it down here simply because, I have an hour before I have to get to an appointment. So, or an hour, 2 hours. I have to get some stuff done before I have an appointment in 2 hours. Anyway, long story short, y'all don't need to know. Jeannie popped in. I thought that said sprints, spirits, not sprints. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some spirits hanging out. I think there's one kind of hanging out over here. He just ducked down. He's down here now. And then I have one other guy. I have one guy that always stands there. But he's one of my protectors. Jeannie ate lunch. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys saw spirits. Just saying. They're around me constantly. So another chapter edited. Yay, go Mint Ghost. Well, I'm so glad that y'all came to hang. See, and that's my brain going, stop with the Southern accent. You're not Southern. you born and raised in SoCal. Stop it. Well, everybody and y'all, I'll just pick up y'all. That is going to be our last sprint, simply because I have to get stuff done. Why am I repeating myself? Guys, my brain. Wow. Strike that, reverse it, start over. Anyway, so I'm glad that everybody was able to come along with me, join me on these sprints, get some work done. I'm glad that Mint was able to get her chapters done. Jeannie, sorry that you had to go to lunch and come back, but I know that you're going to be getting some work done later. And Cora, I'm glad that you were able to get some stuff to Justin and Mr. V and Miss Allie. Thank you all for joining me this sprint. I am KibbyRose. I am your lesbian psychic stoner. I do writing sprints. I'm going to start a psychic vlog. Again, if anybody's interested, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. Either of those, my socials are down below in the links. Feel free to hit me up and let me know if you're interested. Until then, y'all, I will see you next time. Have a great day and keep writing. Bye for now.